Всем привет, мои дорогие зрители, с вами Epios, канал Epios War Games. Прошу прощения за то, что вчера я не появился. Если честно, мне сил совсем не хватило уже. О, я как пришел, так и упал. Кто там у нас? Куба. У меня есть связь для PUBG, то есть Discord Куба. Я так понимаю, поставили. Да, я тоже установил. Discord называется, все в нем играют. Или просто в микрофоне будем пользоваться общим. Ну, про PUBG. Потом, все потом. Сегодня у нас Outer Worlds. Спасибо, Куба, за пожелания. Вчера, если честно, блин, капец, я пришел убитый с работы. Стрим поставил, а потом понял, что сил у меня просто нет. И тупо заснул. Так что можете меня пристрелить. Дойдите бак с кислотой. Где найти бак с кислотой, хрен его знает. Так, ну шо, вспоминаем, что тут да как тут. Так, тормоза тут как тут. Что у нас? Шмармати. Так, побочные задания. Оружие бедственное в терминале безнадежного. Так, уборочная машина. Это хрен его знает. Где терминале Хаторна. Капитанская наша записи. Повредить Хаторна. Деталь из Роузвей. Так, Роузвей это где? Так, ладно. Роузвей это потом. Пустышка. Первопроходцы. Насеченного. Тоже на первопроходцы. Ну, пойдемте удовлетворим Парвати, понимаешь. Пошли. Чудо. Со мной. Так, стыхов... А, тут можно выбрать. Эмитить, я понял. Ого, там сколько еще человек мы можем к себе сагитировать в команду. Ой. Так, ну что, новая локация. Привели на какую-то новую планету. Какую-то кислоту нам еще где-то надо найти. Блин, пец. Разберемся. Так. Связь для паба это хорошо, Куба. Паб будет в субботу. Даже в пятницу, если я приду с работы уставший, мне будет некогда. Стрим-то, возможно, будет, если я закончу свои дневные домашние дела. Да, ну паб с зрителями будет по-любому в субботу. Как бы там ни был. Вау, 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 вау. Мы здесь пристыковались, да. Пошли местные ништяки. Повзламываем. А, украсть даже. Да, хрен тут. Ну что тут у нас? Туман какой-то. Там что-то жужжит. Хай, хай, фастик, хай. А что, опять там написала, что сегодня у нас паб? У нас сегодня не паб. Он был бы паб, если я вчера бы я не проленился. И все как надо. С кем тут побакланить можно? Пехотинец корпорации. А ну что ты нам скажешь? То я вчера, блин, был уставший, заснул, короче, и меня и отрубило.
I don't think this walking Saltuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens.
Что тут
Now's
за
not a
базар?
good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want a truncheon through your teeth.
Спокойствие. Все нормально, блин.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Я все
Whatever you
порешаю.
heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me. Always
Так, я
trying to get a
никогда
rise out of me.
не водил, я
But I keep my
знаю,
chin up,
говорю
right?
себе,
Be the
будь
bigger man,
выше
I tell
этого.
myself.
Ага. И
He's a
чё?
spacer's chosen man, though. So when the chosen beat my rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
По голове дал, да?
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around
Какой
because
ты
he's a
злой, а.
sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back-bay's dog.
Так что фастик у нас будет в субботу. Я буду играть с зрителями. Арма 2 опять. Да это задолбал этот стрим. Это не меняет, блин, этот YouTube, короче. Тормозит. Я понял. Все поменяю, исправлю. Я понял, Фастик. Это, блин, когда я задаю через этот рестрим название стрима, что-то на YouTube, короче, того. Я потом и вручную ввожу, оно, блин, что-то глючит, короче.
You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of 0G to my fortune.
Я понял, надо что-то исправлять.
Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey,
Конечно.
I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Все. Вот это все, что мы смогли тут выдавить. Ну ладно, давайте посмотрим. Нам куда-то 200 метров. Очевидно, со шлюзов-то нам надо мотать. Тут, конечно, можно прибарахлиться, но это все будет... Это все будет того. Так, ты кто такой? Давай с тобой поговорим. Морпех. Ну, морпех это... У вас тут таких морпехов. Грузчик. Понятно. Грузчик, шмущик. Если я туда прыгну, я убьюсь. Я туда и прыгнуть-то не могу. Так, ну чё, кто тут задание выдает? Что тут интересно можно прочитать? Ух ты, ёптить. Тут взаимодействовать никак нельзя. Только что-то было такое. Ты кто? Грузчик. Ну ты, как, короче, мелкая сошка, я понял. Торговый автомат. Ну и что торговый автомат? И понтов. Так, и чё?
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Ах ты баклажан, ты задержал.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This year, impounding your ship doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations.
Кто на меня настучал?
Why? You must have riled up someone important. Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long.
Короче,
and if you're headed that
денег.
way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Ничего тебе надо.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get a handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she's... Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Так. Давайте побакланяем с
You'll
ним.
find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck.
Короче,
Most of those
работа.
jobs are going to take you off station, though. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads.
Короче, тут тоже банды
Sublight gives me the
воруют.
creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
О боже,
They're on the
мафия.
promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen.
Я...
I'm only telling you, so are you pulling my leg? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this.
Так.
Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat
Короче,
pilots.
наемный
Seems like
фу,
every year
господи.
the board's
Кругом
offices get
корпорации,
bigger
а
and
эти
the ships
типа
take up more of a
независимые.
landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars. Yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing. A few
О,
years before, her
Надежда.
sister ship, the Hope.
Надежда, Надежда. Первый раз появилось название этого корабля, с которого меня сняли, по идее. Так, понятно.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix...
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's inner...
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time.
Всё, я
Full-time jobs
понял.
on Groundbreaker tend to be relative to the board. They aren't rich, but they... All right. You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact
Ну,
their bottom
понятно.
line.
Коллегия не терпит вас независимый дух. Понятно, понятно. Они вас хотят захватить, сволочи.
Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. It's a delicate balance, right?
Да,
They got
понятно.
assault cruisers. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd...
The board wouldn't do that.
Так, что тут еще мы можем узнать?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board
Так,
man and all.
спасибо за
Sure thing.
информацию.
Be seeing you.
Ой, короче, нам надавали заданий. И сюда можно пройти, и сюда можно пройти. Как интересно. А ты кто такая?
Hi there.
А,
Haven't
это
seen you
мужик.
around before.
Я
What can
новенький.
Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Так, может быть, очень хочется, что где? Да.
Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office.
Понял, все,
Anything else I
все.
can help you with, mister? This is the security desk. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanit. I'm not so good at filing. Folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away. Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through. Search me. I mean, I reckon you'd have to ask the folks in Byzantium. Sure, and stuff from outside the system too, off the interstellar freighters. That's why we also have so many armed Mardettes on duty here. We can't just let anyone walk in here. Maybe... All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my
Короче, я
job.
кого-то что-то кого-то развел.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch. Carry on.
I don't have time for this.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must... Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and spilled Rizzo's last tip we got point. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings... I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Do I look like your gossipy best friend? I'm not here for a chat. We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the original force was made up of a Marine detachment from... Folks started calling...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers...
Rizzo's knock you out bar. A CCN 76 milk top. Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of... The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering... Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is, we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only... They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into... Instead of the heat going where... Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this... Don't know what's got her dragging her heels. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering. Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corps pulled back to Terra 2. It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay... But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
You been flying the Outer Systems route lately? Deader than a space matapillar out there.
Traffic's down all over. Even the others are holding on to their manufacture. Exports are way down.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an... I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to...
Wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go? How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay? Keep him quiet, Cap.
If you can hear me, please hurry. The toilets overflowed on me at least twice.
That was quick.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things. Time stood still. Ah, shit. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is? That all? Of course.
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Brown. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
RT greeting, potential customer. Welcome to This unit dispense proteins for your. This unit is programmed. Shock simulation non-functional. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocks out. There, shock subroutine complete. This unit dispense beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion to.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and... We also have a line of specialized... Not me, but it's not from around here, are you? I was born in the corporate labor...
If you're hungry, you've come to the right. They're terrified to look. You know what sprat? Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. Absolutely not. Sprat boar, the legal between might be that this'll terror frying is a spacer's choice just as well. Fresh from the ground.
How are the repairs going?
Like the last CO2 leaks. I'm ready for downtime.
Nasty encounter you had down there.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making... I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I... As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not... Be my guest. If you know something...
What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records... She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify. Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own. Regrettably, we are dependent on... We'd nearly... Take care.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiator. Oh, and it's not a lot of slogans to keep. Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as a...
Yeah.
So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Shit. Oh, shit. As the fate, I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related... Taste of freedom! You would never ask. I mean, why, anyone can be a space... Oh, I'm having a stellar... have a look.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. Sorry. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long as the Chief Tennyson holds the ship. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak. There's a reason our local... She freely admits she... Of course, I try and steer... Now, see here, What was I doing again? Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pictures.
Not a peep from me.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a... You here for a particular reason? Or did the... Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be the... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place Can't say I know for sure.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Cap.
Those corps are cleverer than... You've got an ear for intrigue and a no... If you should find a secret worth selling, the more we got the corpse... Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. You'll find her fretting in engineering. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you. What do you want, then? That's right, dearie. Though for how long? The board can't They've all... But it won't work. No, go right ahead. Groundbreak. Miss Junlei supposed... The board can't abide a community. They've all... But it won't work. No, sir. Ask the common... Because I think they made some fool mistake. Those... That's why we gotta keep them from... Probably. Every once in a while. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch. Oh,
I'm not sure that's...
But that's not... Any time, sweet...
News. We interrupt a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unknown? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training.
Assholes in the big interstellar freighters. One nearly rammed me on the way in.
still betting on the tossball series?
Are those XF411s?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Marta. Good. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10. Interesting. The powers that be paint an... We see a lot of the same faces come...
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other... Groundbreaker's radiators need Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up. The board isn't helping. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. You must not have been here. That means I'd have to negotiate. Damn right. Good.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the Lost Hope? Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
You should clear out. Engineering's a dangerous place to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
But there are those who cheat and swindle their way through life. It breaks my heart to see the...
there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let... Gosh, I wouldn't
She's a good...
Happy to hear it.
Well?
Whew. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Long apple cider. A hard cider for... The hard life. C&P worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll...
Here we go! Nice hit!
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm.